Yeah, yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. Hey, and just yesterday, you came around my way.
Hello, you're welcome once more to my channel. This is King, aka the Prince. This is a continuation of my last video when I made specifically for the men. This one is for women, and I'm going to touch on some very important and very important points when it comes to women with regards to marriage. Like I always say in my videos, the lips of wisdom are sealed except with ears of understanding. If you've got ears of understanding, I'm going to continue to watch this video, and I'm going to bring out some very interesting points. Remember, like, share. If you like the video, share it with your friends, and as many people as gets this information, help our sisters, our African queens out there. They need to understand. They need to understand this. Like what I said in my last video, if you listen to me carefully, I said something about, you see, today we are meant to be, we are taught that men and women, we are equal, we are the same. But that is the biggest lie of it. That is the biggest lie that's ever been told us. Man and women, we are not the same. We can never be the same, and we can never be equal. In the marriage setting, the man is not equal to the woman. The woman, ladies, your husband is not your friend. Your husband is not your mate. He is your husband, and you have to respect him as your husband. For those that are ready to go into marriage, that's the reason why we have very high divorce rate today. So I'm going to be quick on this video so that the video is not too long. First of all, women, you have between the age of 18 and 35 for those of you that want to have children. And that's how many years? 18 to 22 years, roughly 17 years gap. And like I said in my last video, a lot of our women spend most of these 17 years trying to get paper certificate that will not do you any good. The first thing you need to ask yourself is, why are you here? What is your purpose as a woman here on earth? What is your purpose? If you know, if you take it that your purpose here and your commission is for you to reproduce yourself here on this earth, then you have to make use of that window, that 17 years window, for you to be able to give birth to a child. Don't wait till you are 35, 36, 37. Then you start running from pillar to post, looking for IVF for how to get pregnant, or while you wasted your early years, and your prime years is basically when you are between 23, 24, 25, 26. Those are your prime years, and most of our sisters at that age are not really ready for any kind of serious commitment. We are busy chasing paper certificates. Something else that's happening when our young women, they are between the age of 18, 25, 30, they are busy out there dating, and they seem to think that dating give them experience and prepare them for marriage. But I'm sorry to say, my dear sisters, the dating game has double standard. It has one standard for men and has another standard for women. I'll just explain, try to say what I mean. You see, the dating game is like a man going to buy a car. The man is the driver of that car. when he's trying to get a car, there are certain things that are very, 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 very important when you're trying to pick the right car for you. First of all, first thing you want to look at is the mileage. If the car got 200,000 miles on it, you don't want that. You want the lowest mileage you can get. If it's a brand new car, okay, that's what we talk maybe a Virgin. But if not, then you want the lowest mileage possible. You see, you don't want a car that's being driven all over the place. The mileage means the engine is run down, basically. But in terms of the driver, the mileage on the part of the driver is an advantage, while the mileage on the part of the car is a disadvantage. On the part of the driver is an advantage. It shows that the driver is experienced and the driver can drive any car very, very safely, depending on the number of years the driver has been, of number of years of experience the driver has got. So in terms of dating, there's double standard when it comes to dating. It's a different standard for a man and a different standard for a woman. The more experience a man has in dating, the more favorable it is for him. The more experience a woman has in dating, it's a disadvantage for the woman. Okay, let's go. Let me go in another direction. Men, everything relating to a man is external. When a man has sex with a woman, the man is the one that deposits, the woman receives. So in the case of a man, it's external. The man gives, he does not take anything in. But in the case of the woman takes in. So a young lady that has started dating from the age of 18, by the time she gets to the age of 25, and she has taken in so much. Each sexual encounter with each man, she takes in a form of spirit. A sexual relationship is not only physical, it's also spiritual. The women takes in from one person. So by the time she gets to that age where you get 5, 10, 6, 10 men, each relationship, when she leaves each relationship, she's traumatized. She goes into the next one, she gets more traumatized. She gets into the next relationship, she's even more traumatized. So by the time she gets to 28, 29, when she's thinking of, she's coming with a baggage of trauma into that relationship. Now she's comparing in her head. She's comparing the man she is with now with the one she was with before, with the one. So dating is a disadvantage. You see, that's why our fathers actually they pick women that are virgin. Women that are virgin, they come with minimal or no trauma whatsoever. So in that relationship, it tends to last more than so women thinking you dating one man, the other having 10 men, it gives you experience that you're bringing to your marriage. Trust me, the experience is a negative experience and it's more likely going to damage your marriage than save your marriage. So it's better you save yourself for your husband than to be traumatized. Each relationship is a trauma. You go, it's up and down. You go through one, you come down, you go through. By the time you get to that stage, you are traumatized. If you are a lady and you are in that stage, at that stage, you need some form of counseling to help you deal with your trauma before you even think of getting into any marriage relationship. This is why I said at the beginning that dating is double standard. It's one standard for men, and it's on a different standard for women. Like I said at the beginning, we are not the same. When it comes to relationship, when it comes to marriage, the standard, they are two: physically, biologically, mentally, and psychologically. It is not the same. Okay, point number 3. Point number 3, we're going to talk about age gap. So we're meant to today to believe that young girls, they're looking for a partner. Those that are 23, they want a young man, they want a man that is 24, 25. That is the biggest problem we're having today, because we are not taking into consideration maturity as regards to women and men. Women mature quicker than men. Women get ready for marriage quicker than men. A woman from the age of 18 is ready to get married. She's ready to go into her husband's house. But an 18-year-old man is not ready for marriage. A woman at the age of 22 is ready for marriage. A young man at the age of 22, even 25, is not ready for marriage. A woman at 25, she's ready for marriage. A young man at the age of 30 is barely getting ready to start settling down. So the man starts settling down from 30 to 31, basically 35. In today's society, that's when a man, that because most young men, they are still in uni, they finish uni, they have to look for a job, they have to, but really between 30 to 35, most men start getting ready for marriage. So when a young girl that is 20 years old she's looking for a husband, and you're picking a man that is 25 years old, the man is not ready. So the age gap that young girls today are picking is very, very unrealistic. It's very, very unrealistic. That's why we have high divorce rate today, because the men are not ready. Men within that age gap between 25 and 30, even up to 35, most men are not ready for marriage yet. So, but that's what most guys say. Oh, I don't want the man that is older than me. No, the man has to be ready. If you pick someone that is not ready, it's going to get you pregnant, it's going to leave you alone, then you're going to be by yourself. That's why we have broken home today. We see a lot of young ladies with children, and the young man that got her pregnant is doing nothing. He's just going from there, getting someone else pregnant, because the young men, they are not ready. And these young women, they seem to believe that these young men, they talk, give them sweet talk, oh, he lost me. You have to be realistic. How much is he earning? Look at his lifestyle. The young men within that age are not ready. It's a pity what is going on in our society today, and this understanding is not there, because even our parents they don't even know these things. Our mothers don't know, our fathers don't know. How will our children be? How will they know? And they get guidance from their parents. Their parent is as ignorant as the children themselves. They don't know. If a young girl that is 18 years old will bring a young man that is 22 years old to the father, that, Daddy, this is my husband, and the father will not say, what do you do for a living? 22 years old, you're not ready. You're not ready for marriage. You don't know what marriage is. You're ready for sex, not marriage. So, lastly, I want to talk about the role education has played in terms of relationship when it comes to how people. Education has really been a way to control the population, and it has been very, very effective at doing that. I will give you an example. Most of our young ladies at the age of 23, they're not marriage is not even in your dictionary. Marriage is not on their list at that age. And but our mothers at that age of 23, most of them are already settled in their husband's houses with 2 or 3 children at that age. So most young women, they start thinking about marriage at around about 25, 26. Some even then are still thinking about going to do their masters. So some think about their marriage at the age of 32. So really, when realistically at that age they should be in their husband's house, settled down with their families and kids already at that age. But that is the age they are not thinking, okay, let me go into the market and look for a husband. But at that age it is running very late, because at the age of 32, 33, they have 2-3 years window at most. By the time they start some start dating seriously. So yeah, that has been the thing. So education has worked very, very well in terms of reducing the population. Most of our young ladies, they're not ready for marriage. So that is the problem we're having today. I'm not saying education is wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you need to sit down, think about your priorities. What is more important for you? If you're thinking about getting married, thinking about having children, you really need to think very hard and probably seek for advice. See a marriage counselor, and things like that. Look for family members that are experienced, either professionally or from your family. Get to understand what you are doing so that you don't find yourself, many of them when they get to 33, 35, now they're now looking for children. They can't get it. That's why you see a lot of young ladies, they are 40s, they're in their 50s, they are alone. Even if you have a man, get a man, the man wants children. What is going to happen? You are there, you can't give him children. Well, he's going to look for someone else that's going to give him children. So this is the thing. Our young ladies out there today, you need to, this information is very, very important when you're making a decision on picking your life partner. I want you to settle down with. You need to choose wisely. You need the information. It's not about going out there sleeping with every man you see. You think it's not helping you. Having a high mileage does not help you as a woman. It does help the man. It does not help you as a woman. That body can say, "Oh, I will now have more experience." Trust me, it does not help you. It messes up your relationship. It messes up your marriage because you have spirits in you that has been deposited in you. It's in your brain. It's messing you up, and it's going to mess up your marriage. Yeah, remember. Yeah, so like I said, this in conclusion, young ladies, think wise before you choose. Careful what you do with your body. Do not too high mileage is disadvantage to young ladies as opposed to young men. It's not the same thing. Like I always say, these things are coded. It's out there. Information is out there. You can go there, get information. Think wisely. Not everything you hear from television is correct. Not everything. You see, most of these things, they are designed to bring out a different outcome. If you want to achieve an outcome that is favorable to you, according to you need to think clearly, think wisely. Remember, like I always say in my videos, the lips of wisdom are sealed except to the ears of understanding. Continue to watch, continue to follow me, continue to share, like, and I'll bring more information to you. Have a good day.
Yeah, you are my African queen. Ooh, Lord, ooh, Lord. Just like the sun, light up the earth, you light up my life. The only one I ever see with a smile so bright. And just yesterday, you came around my way. You changed my horse in way with your astonishing beauty. Oh, you could make a brother sing. No ordinary thing, a supernatural being. And